hero that can kind of work against that Morphling, right? You've got the Death Prophet now, and she has a very long silence. That could be the answer that they were looking for. Investment, and that's pretty much it. One of them will back off. Though top lane, looks like there might be some action going on, though no, Fade, he'll just TP back. They'll go after Pylai Die on that Warlock. Inkswell will begin things off. Of course, they are going to fight over those 5-minute batteries, and now the Spear connects as well. Pylai Die probably going to be first blood, and he will be. Fade will pick it up on the Grimstroke. You are, at the very least, manages to find that Bannerin up at the top lane, but still, first blood eventually will go the way. MSS, he rotates over on the Batrider of all things as well, but he's just spamming sticky napalm. Now goes for the Firefly, or he could be in trouble if MSS can reach him, and he's just about to. It's going to be a lot of damage from that Firefly, or he cannot sustain that much damage. He will go down MS side of tVici, and in fact, they might chase another in Yuar. Can they actually find him? Yang, again, moving up towards Yuar, gets the spear off as well. No, the agility more from Yuar. He went the wrong way, and he does end up dying. Now, but again, DY is there, ready to go whenever necessary, and they just won't bother even trying while he's there.
Yuar?
Top lane, though, Yang, almost going down. Looks like he'll be okay. Meanwhile, back at the bot lane, there is a charge on DY. He doesn't get the bounty rune, though, or he does manage to pick it up, and now he goes for the TP play before the bounty. So he CCNC and Pylai Die. They have smoked up as well. If they can find Paparazzi, it'd be massive. And there's the charge. They're looking to set up, but again, DY is there ready to go. They'll pop the Warcry. Nether Strike being cancelled off for now. They don't use it yet, and now they will. In fact, no, he'll cancel it again because the lasso was there. But where's the damage? They dropped the Warlock, the Golem as well, but is it going to be enough? Paparazzi still alive throughout all this. He's running through the tree line. DY now could be in trouble. Paparazzi gets charged again, and they will find the kills eventually. Ori now going to be in trouble. He'll go after Snaking, but it's not going to matter. It looks like Ori just going to end up dying as well. And you've got to be...
So you got to protect this Sven, make sure his jungle's safe, which it isn't right now.
CCNC, pretty darn forward right now. He's going to be surrounded by 4 heroes as well. He doesn't have support around him, and they're not coming in anyway. Nice spear going out from Yang, and he is dead. That was a bit... Oh, but that's pure, so it doesn't really do anything for that.
On
Sanities?
Yeah, pretty much just for sanities, and I think that's worthwhile, just for that skull roll. And again,
yeah, gets caught out. John DY actually picks up back
timing on his mask and Yasha, so he's not too far behind. He just needs a lot more before he can fight, and it does take a while for this OD.
Yang, a great setup on the OD. CCNZ really can't do anything about this. He does end up going down. It's just that power of the mark.
Fade, who they are charging right now, but it does seem a bit strange, although Fade
should be an easy pickup. Although there is DY coming in, but he'll back off as well, and Fade will end up going down fairly easily. tVici again gonna try and be aggressive up at that top lane. CCNC gotta be so careful though. Does get the blink TP off. Oh, spear from Yang though. My goodness. Does end up finding him blind, and now CCNC trying to hide, but the Arena of Blood picks him out. Oh, Yang, how dare you, sir? That is not very nice. CCNC.
Cooldown is going to be there. I'm just not sure what you're doing with a core Spirit Breaker at this point. You're investing a lot for...
tVici, they jump in, Stormhammer, God Strength straight off the bat. Paparazzi going straight after Pylai Die. They silenced him up so he gets no golem. Snaking now in the arena. Really can't get out of this one, and he's going to get taken down as well. tVici game off. And yeah, they're rushing towards that top Bannerin spot. They will be able to steal one. MSS could be careful. They want CCNC instead. They don't even need the silence for him. He astrals himself, but that's a guaranteed death coming out. MSS trying to run as well. He'll be able to get away, but you've already lost that OD. And it's kind of like, do you go for a Roshan now if you're tVici gaming?
Had it for a while. He has the Crystallis as well, along with his Echo Saber. So he is actually starting to pump damage out. It's not going to be easy to contest this guy anymore.
Yang may have overextended. Snaking makes the jump, Nether Strike as well. They're going to try and burst him down. CCNC now jumps in, but that Arena is going to delay things just a bit, so the rest of the team can catch up. Paparazzi now just trying to get out. He still has that Aegis and BKB. Now they'll go after the Grimstroke, but can they find him? Sanity's a lot of damage with the Golem as well, but it's not going to be enough quite yet. There will be a lasso back on the DP, but here comes the rest of the cavalry from tVici Gaming. Snaking's in trouble. He'll charge out of there. Can they find anybody from the side of forward? Paparazzi's still alive. Parladi goes down. Now the spear is there on Yuwa, but he's strength morphing. CCNC, he'll get the astral off. Paparazzi starting to fall low, but has the Aegis. They'll at least get that first line off the Sven. Yang, though, may end up dying as well. This is forward's fight to take, apparently. Can they find the secondary life of Paparazzi?
Down in the low ramp for a while, and they copped the silence from the DP. They were copping a lot of damage. In the end,
gets jumped on Paparazzi, setting up with the Inkswell Stormhammer.
as well, you want your OD to be bigger, but when he dies like that, that lead he basically got, that network bounce back he got, is pretty much negated.
Lasso, borrowed time just popped straight away. DY now going to be perfectly fine. They'll jump onto Snaking instead. Although it looks like Ford want to take this. They don't have the golden drop, but the Fatal Bolt will go down. Or he doesn't have exorcism either, but now the Soulbind comes out and the double Stormhammer. This wasn't the team fight they wanted. Yuwa, he's trying to help out. They're probably going to lose Snaking, although no, Astral does come out. The buyback from CNC will at least drag his life out a bit longer. They'll find Paparazzi on the Sven though. Can they get Ori as well? Yuwa trying to find that Stormhammer. He will find it in the end. It's a lot of damage, but what a spear coming up from Yang, knocking Snaking back. Fade moves forward with the Inkswell onto CCNC, and now they're still trying to get Ori, but he's slowly healing up. The Bat Rider cannot get the job done, and now Yuwa will go onto Yang instead. The Mars, can they at least drop him? Snaking jumps in onto Paparazzi, but the BKB was there. Now Yuwa just man fighting everyone by himself. Ori just turns around and man fights back, and now Paparazzi, he'll jump back in. He'll get Yuwa as well. 3 down for the side.
So he can really just milk you if you're not careful as well.
Yeah, believe it or not, you've got a Scythe device available on the Grimstroke Fade, and now, well, the Soulbind is onto the mid lane. Yang, he gets the perfect arena. Where's the spear? He doesn't throw it out yet. Sanity's being dropped, but does no damage. Paparazzi takes the golem out. Lasso now coming out of MSS. He drags him out of the team fight, just trying to get him away, and now you are trying to find somebody. Meanwhile, Paparazzi going after one. He gets MSS, so Snaking does charge him back, and up at the top of the fight, Ori, he does find CCNC. Paparazzi finds Snaking, and now they found Yuwa with that side device. He has no way out. A triple kill coming out from Paparazzi.
Change that game. Oh, sorry, not DY, Fade. From Fade, he started that fight with the Soulbind onto the 2 heroes, and you're like, okay, that's fine. Then the Hex comes out, and that was it. It forced forward again to be in a bad spot. They had their opens out this time around. It didn't make that much of a difference.
Fortunately, did not. tVici Gaming now in a great position. They'll take 1 Rax, and they're going to go straight for a secondary. They don't have that exorcism available, but they don't need it. They just do so much damage already without it. So 2 Rax is going down, perhaps even 3, although there are a T1 and T2 tower left at the bot lane, so they can't opt for that. But you've still got time to go for an easy shrine up at the top lane and see on tVici Gaming. I mean, in fact, that Grimstroke's almost going to be as high. He's 1 last hit behind CCNC right now. That's ridiculous. Jump in, there's a charge, Snaking. Now the Morphling trying to do the same, but again, Yang with the spear, my god. He has the Arena of Blood, BKB as well, but there's that double Hex coming out from Fade again. And Lasso being committed as well in the back, but they are moving forward onto Yang, trying to take this Mars out. He'll pop the BKB. Meanwhile, Paparazzi just dealing with MSS, who drags him out of the team fight again. Now they'll turn their attention, they get DY, another spear from Yang. He will find the OD this time, and now the gold drop does come. Yang should end up popping, but Yuwa just can't get the job done. He's actually trying to do with the rest of the heroes. That arena being a real bane of Yuwa's existence. Snaking, he'll charge back in. They've bound 2 so far, but they've already lost CCNC. Can they find any more? It looks like they may lose another in Snaking on that Spirit Breaker. We'll buy back though, and perhaps we'll run back in. But no, he won't. The team fight's over. 2 buybacks come out, 1 on each side.
Oh.
And in fact, Parladi gets caught out now as well. I didn't realize
they tried to take that opportunity. Look, it almost pays off, right? They get 1 decent kill. Their initiation was kind of wonky, but you know, you have some good moves coming out. You have the right idea. MSS dragging away the Sven. In the end, that's just not enough right now.
Snaking's still moving forward. He's getting silenced every time he tries to Nether Strike. They might just jump him right now. Snaking, there's the Soulbind. Double Hex again with the silence as well. Again. They're just both dead. Very aggressive plays, and there's the GD call. Perhaps that was just the last-ditch attempt.
It's just unfortunate. Like, a couple of times you see Snaking a bit too far forward, Soulbind Hex comes out. You know, the first fight when the Hex came out, exact same thing happened. Snaking gets
Arena of Blood, it sucks for the Leshrac, but at least he has so much AoE that he's not going to be that upset about it.
We've seen that matchup before.
There, Ori, you got to be careful. CCNC won't have another Sleight of Fist for a while, so Ori understands this and will play his cards right. Will walk back, heal himself up as well. Meanwhile, top lane, Yang going to be in trouble. Frostbite and Stormhammer connecting you. While we'll find the...
And great range from the CM just means you will be applying that harass very easily. It does mean that Yang's not going to have a good time. He's not going to be hitting that timing as he did in game 1. And you can already see forward, again, Highlight Eye committing hard to slow down Yang.
Oh, snaking. He'll end up going down to the bot lane, but yeah, Parlay Die just not allowing Yang to free farm. And now another Stormhammer comes out. And well, they don't actually find him. Nice Burrow Strike from Yang. He'll hide in the tree line. Parlay Die knows where he is, cuts down the right tree and gets the Crystal Nova off in the end. Will be able to pick up that kill for himself. That'll make it a 1-2. This is one of the strengths about having a support like Parlay Die. He'll just spend all his gold on wards. He won't even care if he doesn't have brown boots. He'll just keep going like this. And it's going to make Yang suffer quite a bit. And meanwhile, Ori ends up falling. CCNC, though, now going to be in trouble, though. Nice Sleight of Fist dodge, but it won't get the job done. It won't matter, though, anyway. The Haste Rune was down at the bottom. In fact, MSS is going to rotate into the mid lane. They're going to try and catch up, perhaps just Fade. And the Frostbite, it will connect. Stroke of Fade will be there, but CCNC, Sleight of Fist available. Parlay Die will be the one to pick up the kill. And now will pay for it with his life. But again, position BP out, but do you think tVici is quite happy just letting the Sven farm and allowing Paparazzi to do the same, or?
In the end, it really benefits VG a lot more. Again, with something like the Arc Warden, your farm escalates a lot faster compared to the Sven. Now the Sven, again, can clear out waves quite fast, and he does get the kill on Yang again.
We know how fast these Arc Wardens tend to farm up, especially once they have that double Midas available. Because mid lane, looks like there is a jump from Yang onto MSS, and they will find an easy pick-off. So Yang just had enough of that top lane, will rotate in, find a kill lane as well. Not even using, they don't even have Overgrowth yet, it was literally just the Nature's Guys into a leech seed, it looks like they got the job done.
It is mainly raw right clicks actually from Paparazzi, so just a slight extension from our Mars is easy to punish, although they will find a counter kill on DY.
Yeah, hopefully CCNC will get the kill, and they do give it to him. I'm not sure if this is necessary from UR, like it makes sense to get the safer farm, but at the same time, it's a lot slower in the jungle. I don't know. You think he's, in fact, hold that thought, because bot lane, they may lose CCNC, who is dying to the flux, and will end up going down to the neutral creep.
Timing is when forward does build up the BKB on UR. He's going for the SNY first, but he could possibly go for BKB item number 2, and that's going to be hard to play against.
Ori getting jumped by CCNC. DY is there though. There's no Overgrowth available, and CCNC is still moving forward, but Yang gets the Burrow Strike into the splitter. CCNC is still alive. They do take down DY on the tree, and the Ember does manage to get out. Can they get out the Mars? They indeed can. The Inkswell was not there to be able to get out in time, unless, of course, Yang gets the Burrow Strike off. And looks like he is going to be in range. CCNC gets used up. Yang is there, but Inkswell doesn't connect, but it doesn't matter. They got the silence off, and he could not Remnant out. And with that as well, you look up down to the bot lane. Snaking, about to die. The Spark Wraith not connecting, although Parlay Die just taking basically all of them. They're still trying to find him with those Spark Wraiths, but they can't get him in the end, though. Parlay Die will die into the flux, and now you are. He comes in, a nice spear on Paparazzi, and they will find the real Arc. He is getting closer and closer to that point. He's got the Maelstrom up now as well in that Arc Water. Forward, trying to make some kind of play. CCNC will find the Grimstroke, and now the stun does come out, though. DY, Overgrowth not being thrown out yet. Arena of Blood just holding him in. They will find Fade. DY still holding on. In fact, he did throw out the Overgrowth, but it just didn't seem to hit anybody. They'll find Yang as well. Ori gets speared to a tree. UR moves in as well. DY still around, will throw out the heal, but is it going to be enough? It will at least allow a bit more damage to come out, but it won't be enough. DY now almost ties to the Remnant damage from CC. He forgot there's 2 bounty runes behind him and leaves him for snaking. In fact, they are going to go again. Cool Breath, MSS doesn't hit the Ice Path now, probably will end up dying, although they get DY as a trade. UR doesn't have mana for the stun. He's going to keep chasing though, but this is dangerous. Snaking misses the spear, and now the Tempest Double comes in. Paparazzi's fake Spark Wraith will connect, and Snaking does go. We'll get started on that mid lane tier one, it looks like. Yeah, just trying to keep up that aggression. They realize they have to get these towers down, gain that map control. Though you see tVici trying their absolute hardest to ensure this T1 does not fall. They have caught out Snaking though, but Snaking's still pretty healthy, and now Ori falling pretty darn low on the left track. Though he is the boy in the bubble, but look at that Burrow Strike with the Epi. It's not amazing, but it does get the job done, and now Parlay dying. He goes down as well. Yang setting up for the team. MSS does find the trade in Yang, but he'll probably end up losing his own life now. So a 2-for-4 trade it looks like coming out for tVici Gaming. You know, it really was all that tVici Gaming now. But it does look like forward, do smoke up immediately, and again, they really want that T1 mid tower. It's back up to 4 HP, but they have found DY on the Treant Protector, and that's going to be a target that they need to take down so they can actually take down a tower without having that heal kick in. And it looks like they will do exactly that, although Paparazzi will TP in his Temper Stubble. Yang, EPICENTER goes in, Burrow Strike as well, only catches one, but with that fails a lot of damage. Snaking is gone. Now they took down Ori as well though. They get Yang, Yuwa with the BKB doing a lot of work. And it looks like 3 goes down to the side of tVici. Snaking, he still has a lot to do with this team, so he does buy back.
Players on this hero. It's just not online that fast.
tVici will go for a smoke, and who they find, but Parlay dying on that CM. So nice little pickup for the side of tVici. Definitely not what they wanted, but they could find a...
With Pierce now, it's going to be hard.
Snaking. They try to gank him up top lane, and there was a smoke from forward, though. They go straight up top. They found Fade on that Grimstroke, popping the God Strength for this kill as well, and they will find it. Yeah. So a 3k net worth lead now for Forward Gaming, and they are going to be there to defend their bot tower. In fact, Ori gets shot straight away. Now the Arena of Blood as well. And where's the help for Ori? It's just not there. DY's coming in, but now he's a sitting duck on that Tree Protector. Nowhere to go. The Ice Path connects, and now the Sentry being dropped as well, and DY goes down. And to make...
They're already losing heroes beforehand, and Forward is finally coming online. Again, they have the tools to take these fights now. They're going to be looking at his main Paparazzi.
Well, Paparazzi actually throwing the rule thing in the mid lane, and he is basically dead, although he's trying to magpie. tVici actually almost goes down, but the slide of...
Where his 2 allies died, they saw him walk into the jungle. You should have expected that rotation to come out. Nonetheless, again, strange.
Mid lane, Yang, Ice Path connects, although Yuan still chasing, but now Soulbind, but they get the kill. The Soulbind was not there in time, and now they find 3 kills. The cleave from Yuan just tearing people apart. They might even find Ori, CCNT trying to find those chains. He does get them split earth, being dodged by Yuan. The follow-up stun, an ultra kill coming out for Yuan.
I don't know, but they definitely change it up for game number 2. They have a drafter executing much better than they did earlier on. And again, they're finding all these kills that they really need.
Well, again, can they protect that tier 3 tower on tVici? It looks like the buybacks will be enough for Forward to back off, though. They've got to be careful. I mean, they may just turn around. They've still got a lot to throw out. TCNC thinks about it, but they don't dive too far out. Though Snaking has the arena, looking to throw it up. They will silence him up. Now the EPICENTER Burrow, though they found the Sven Yuan. He still has the BKB. He'll turn around on Yang. Now BKB is popped. The Earthgrowth comes out, but DY is dead. Now Yang goes down as well. They found the Grimstroke to make matters worse. Fade probably not going to survive this. In fact, he does go down. Paparazzi trying to get something done with this Temper Stubble, but it looks like it's already too late. Although no, Ori jumps in. He's looking to clean up everybody on the side of Forward Gaming, but can't really risk it. He might find CCNC as well, and does do so. So Ori and Paparazzi...
Every single tool in the bag there to kind of siege that high ground, but again, you wait long enough, you have a hero from VG come in back and take that fight. Oh.
What can he do with this invis? He's thinking about the Roshan, but the Spark Wraith makes it obvious, and now they found him. The Sentry Ward was there. Yuan, though, will turn around. Godstrip has been popped. They want Yang first. They almost find him, but not quite yet. Yang still surviving somehow. The Overgrowth just keeping everyone locked in. Now the spear is pretty nicely placed from Snaking. They're going to go after Ori first in that arena. Can they burst Ori down, though? Not quite. In fact, he does go down, but the EPICENTER Burrow from Yang really turning it around. A 2-for-2 trade right now. There will be a buyback from Snaking. They will also find Paparazzi on the arc, Autumn DY, trying to find Parlay die on the Crystal Maiden. He might cost him his life, and it does in the end. He'll get the Grimstroke out of there, but this tier 3 tower definitely should be going down now, and you'd argue it should also be a Rax.
It could be one, definitely, for sure. They do buy back on the Treant. Now, there's not much you can really do here. You can try to heal it up, but with the damage coming out at this point, it's not going to be enough. Although...
CCNC, got to be careful. It's falling quite low, and yeah, they've got the tier 3 tower, but even just those two supports being there is threatening enough, especially considering Yang is about to respawn, and now does. So you get the tier 3 tower, shrines up now.
Never refuse good.
So they'll just go ahead and secure those boundary runes first. EY. Already trying to scout out for that Roshan, though CCNC wants to make a play, but he's surrounded. Overgrowth Burrow Strike comes in, he BKBs up, and he's still fighting for this. He really wants DY on that Tree Protector. Can he find it? He throws a remnant out just in case. Yang getting set up for the burrow. He does get it as well. Now Snaking though jumps in with the arena, though CCNC still in trouble and does go down. The Ice Path connects on the Sanking Yang. He will lose his life in the process, but I would say that...
clearing out these waves, keeping them pushed for the wave forward, and the team fight damage is just a plus.
Snaking jumps in, gets a nice arena off. They caught out the left track though. Ori just BKBs and moves forward, thinking about going back in. Paparazzi will do the same with the Tempest double, but Snaking, he has a BKB too. Now CCZ jumps in, but they're going to fight underneath his shrine. Overgrowth comes out from DY. They're just trying to get Ori, and they will find him in the end. Paparazzi falling low with the Tempest double. They will find Yang, and now the real one will end up going down forward. They end up finding him. 3 heroes down for the side of tVici Gaming. They know where Fade is as well, and Fade goes to the TV play but will not make it out thanks to CCNC, and another ultra kill. Go for it. Oh, Soulbind comes out with the double hex as well, though they do force up Ori forward, and now he's in trouble, but he gets the BKB off. They are going to go after Parlay Die and Snaking first, though no, they're going to chase down Ori. Paparazzi ends up getting Parlay Die, and forward game.
Although the cooldown isn't too massive anyway, you're going to be able to have that back up for the next push attempt, unless tVici forces a fight now.
CCNC, he will find the Grimstroke, now the Stormhammer, as well as that Arena of Blood. DY's in there as well. Get rid of that Tree Protector, and they will do so. The Paparazzi, he's going to go for this fight, but Yuan just moves forward. Although he's popping way too much damage, Yuan. He popped the Satanic, but he can't actually right-click. They'll find Ori anyway on the left track. He doesn't have buyback available. Now the Spearback as well. They found Paparazzi on that Arc Ward, and CCNC really setting up here. They'll find the Sanking as well. Yang does end up going down. And the GG call has been made. Forward Gaming do actually win the second game out. The Arc Warden draft does not end up working out, and that will...
The Diffusal is going to be the big one that you're going to look out for. And, you know, maybe the Midas Battle Fury, one of those two as well early on. But otherwise...
Unless, of course, you do have that weird combo where if Snaking walks out of the arena and the battle trance is set to him, then you have the troll continuously walking into the wall, which I suppose is going to be pretty hilarious to watch in a sense. But you've got to make that happen though.
You definitely do. I think you have to watch out for the laning combo of Telekinesis into Spear. That is pretty potent. The damage might not be there early on, but maybe by level 3 or 4 it's going to be piling up from Mars. And we'll have to...
Credit to Parlay Die on that. Abaddon, of course, just the miscall spam. Gonna be very annoying. Just the Morphling Abaddon is a pretty ridiculous kind of combination to have, especially with that agility morph. You just heal him up by about half HP. Though mid lane, CCNC gonna be in trouble. Fade makes a rotation. CCNC tried to make a play on Ori. Fairy Fire does get consumed, and now MSS comes in with the Fade Bolt. And both cores will end up surviving just fine. Neither really winning out anything there. They both have to heal themselves up in the end. CCNC though, trying to be aggressive while he can. While Parlay Die gonna have to deny himself off again, and does do so pretty easily, so we still are waiting for the first blood.
Work, but it's still against a morph when you haven't shut down.
They just continue to try to do so, but the strength morph immediately coming out from Yuan. Parlay Die, again, miscall spam while he agility morphs, and Parlay Die will go for the deny, although no DY. Yuan, I mean, he's having his lane. He's 26 last hits, 8 denies, so it's not... I mean, he's not falling that far behind, but it's not amazing either. I guess if you're forward gaming, you're probably still happy that he hasn't died. Meanwhile, mid lane, Fade ends up dropping, though they will get CCNC as a trade.
He does go for the unstable current build as well, which means his link rate isn't that great. You know, he's not going to be sapping too much from Ori. I think that may be a bit of a mistake, as again, if you position yourself right, if you have your support there, static linking this TA is going to cost him very early on. The unstable current does kind of secure you farm, but the kill potential is not going to be coming out from that.
While I die, ends up going down to DY once again. The miscall just wasn't enough damage to deny him, and now they are trying to take down Yang, and they will find him. MSS will pick up in. The slow was there from the upheaval. But no, Fade hasn't rolled in yet. Although now he will, and he will connect as well. Boulder Smash to finish the job.
He's still finding that farm he wants on his hero, despite the fact that Snaking is also farming up quite well. Paparazzi's not shut down. It's all the same stories up top.
Arena of Blood doesn't actually catch Paparazzi, though they get the spear off and the link as well from CCNC. Paparazzi definitely dead here, and he does go down. DY, he does have the golem available, so best to get that on cooldown, but all of Forward Gaming are here ready to go. They do jump in. It was Fade that jumped in first with the Magnetize, but that won't do much. Now the golem behind actually catches 3, but the Arena of Blood comes out, and that actually blocks out the golem. They're going after Fade on that Earth Spirit, but they don't get the damage done. And with that, Ori, he'll TP in. He goes straight after CCNC, and he's just a sitting duck right now. Nobody there to help out. Now Yuan jumps in as the Troll Warlord. They'll get the deny off onto Parlay Die. Troll may end up dying, though no, Battle Trance does come out. Paparazzi, he's going to make a chase now onto MSS with that Battle Trance. And he might be in massive trouble now as it wears off. He does go down to Yuan. They try to chase down Ori, that massive target that they need. But they might go for DY instead, because he's just an easier target to go for. In fact, they will just opt to back out instead. The one positive... Meanwhile, Snaking also ends up picking up a Blink Dagger on the Mars now, and they are heading towards that bot lane where they will find Fade on the Earth Spirit. They will get the spear off, and now Snaking setting up what's to be an easy kill with that lift as well, and Yuwa will be the one to pick the kill up. But Ori at the top of the net worth board right now on the TA with that Blink Dagger as well. It just doesn't seem like the greatest idea for the Dire.
Dire are scanning.
Definitely doesn't, but again, they have these item pickups that they could maximize, and that's where they go now.
Yeah, Arena of Blood goes down onto 2. They have caught out the wall up before the golem drops, so the Stampede comes in. DY does not get it off in time, though, and now Yang's in trouble. Wait for Mount Yuan trying to slow him down, and now the stolen Stampede being used against Yang, and they will find him. And now Paparazzi, he came in on the Troll Warlord, but he can't afford to do that. They're going to chase him down. They miss the initial spear. He runs towards his shrine, and now may have to pop the Battle Trance, although they do get Yuan on the Morphling. Now Paparazzi, Battle Trance has been popped. Parlay Die gonna go down, and tVici Gaming somehow turn that around. They might even find MSS on the Rubik. Boulder Smash connects perfectly from Fade as well. Dire will fortify as well, though. Do Forward actually go for this? They have another arena available. Looks like CCNT will get it started onto Yang. Arena now as well, but the golden drop is there this time around. Yang just gonna turn around and try to go after Snaking or CCNC. And well, now Ori's here to join in, and he wants to fight. They roll in perfectly. Yuan just trying to get the hell out of there. And it looks like tVici Gaming got what they came for. And again, it just feels like they can't afford to fight Ori on that TA. Ori looking for more though, but won't find that either. Tower. They are going to continue pursuing the tier 1 top. Ori, he won't bother with the tier 2 anymore, but rather they are going to try for a team fight. Which they have found CCNC once again on that Razor, and he's just a sitting duck right now. He goes down, they roll for more. Fade will not near that point where he can join the team and help out yet. And now tVici Gaming, they're going to go after CCNC once again, out of position. Yang is going to find the hoop stop, and with that, he is dead. TP counts it off, there's just no way out of this one. Tower, and Ori by himself can take this out, like it's really no contest for him. So they will jump in. Spear is there. It does connect as well. Can they burst this TA down? They'll find the Aegis. One more time would be fantastic for the side of Forward, but easier said than done. They'll get the tier 2, and now Fade looking for another target. Ori jumps in, gets a BKB, gets Parlay Die. Stampede being committed now as well. Who do they actually want? MSS falling very low just to the Fatal Bonds. He goes down to DY. Now they found another in CCNC, and he's gone as well on the Razor. The buybacks are coming out. Now Yuan jumps in to try and help out, but they've lost Snaking on the Mars. There's no buyback on 3 heroes. Fade barely missing that roll on the Morphling. Fatal Bonds now coming out from MSS, and that actually does a lot of damage once again. But there's no follow-up to it, so they'll be able to get out of there quite safely.
Is under attack.
Still, they do manage to save their tier second charge available. Now the 25-minute bounty runes, but they've got to be careful on forward. I don't think they can afford to be greedy about this. In fact, they do snaking. He gets caught out, and look at the damage Ori's dealing right now. Just what? But they know exactly where he's gone to as well. And now Yang, smoke broken, CCNC gets caught out. Loop Stomp though, no, nice BKB from CCNC. He'll turn it around with a static link. Stampede already committed as well. The rest of tVici just waiting to jump in though. And in fact, just the Glimmer Cape will be enough for Fate or Yang to get out. Now Fate jumps in. Magnetize is good. Paparazzi pops the Battle Trance. Arena of Blood not going to do much. Now the Golem as well. Being thrown from Snaking's head. Parlight goes down. 3 heroes gone with no buyback. Yuar gets caught out with the roll. And now he's got nowhere to go. He's going down as well. 4 heroes, no buyback available. What a setup coming out from Fate once again. And with that, that is at least 1 Rex gone. They're actually in a weird position where they could go for tier 4 towers if they really wanted to, but they will play this safe on the side of tVici and they'll go for the secondary racks up at the top lane.
I mean, it looked really good when CCNC got that really long static link and Yule's off. It's just, I don't know, the BKB came out too early.
Oh, Parlight die. Didn't have borrowed time available, and it does end up costing him. And look at this, Ori, he's thinking about going for tier 4s. In fact, MSS, that's a big melt strike he just copped. Just lost half his HP from that. Will end up surviving in the end, but my god, that's going to the bot lane on Ori. In fact, he cancels that off. He may just go for the top shrine instead.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
I think he's behind, which isn't too bad. What is bad is Yuar. Again, it's almost... The start was different, but this mid-game definitely feels reminiscent of game 1.
They found Ori. Arena of Blood goes down, but BKB and Ori's just gonna man-fight this. CCNC, gonna be careful. Now Parlight Die gets melted, my goodness. CCNC rolled on, he pops the BKB now, but the Stampede is there. They'll go after Snaking instead, and Snaking is basically dead though in the mid lane. They found another. Who is it? It's gonna be Yang on the Centaur, but he's still okay. Yuar making the chase, but it's not gonna be good enough. The GG call's been made, and tVici Gaming will be the winners of this best of 3, a 2-1 to them. That was just absolute domination from this Radiant side, John, and they're looking good going into this major, I've got to tell you.